What reason is there to be happy in the face of pandemics, wars, injustice, selfishness, grief, aggression, hypocrisy, depression? What reason is there to be joyful in the face of our mortal nature? I mean, what noir game is alive where ending is already written and it doesn't seem really exciting at all? We are born as mortal beings. We definitely began to slowly die since the day we were born. So what space is there for joy? And even if there were, what good is it? Well, assuming that as long as you are listening to me now, you happen to be alive, while I could also be registered with my Panglossian optimism. Did you read Voltaire's Candide? Didn't you? Nobody forces you to make sense of your own life. You are so free, much more than they make you think, that you can throw away every day and every moment in unawareness or instinct or random improvisation or laziness or despair. As a vegetable, but without the dignity of a vegetable. Getting by, but without the dignity of a human being. Human means endowed with soul. Stop here. Are we talking about faith? No, we are not talking about faith. Faith is just a name we can give to our sense of living. It doesn't necessarily take faith to build, maintain, and spread joy. Maybe devotion to someone or something helps. But have you ever been in love? Cool, isn't it? And have you ever loved a person or an idea, an ideal? That sense of infinity, that nostalgia for eternity, that inhuman fullness, and that very human joy which fills your lungs, expands your heart, enlightens your mind, smooths your skin, and regulates your gut. What are they by signs of realization of our biological, emotional, mental, social, and spiritual functions? Regardless of your expectations, of the character you created for yourself, disappointments and wants, what does remain of you after all faults and losses and pain is the core of who you are, the seed, your true inner self, the reason you are still alive, here and now. And here and now is reality. We are not made for the virtual. We wanted to need virtual. And once built, we extended and hyperconnected it. But the most efficient web connection will never be as efficient and real as our inner self with the system we belong to, from which we derive. Have you ever stopped your time in front of a sunset, of a kiss, of a baby, or a vertigo, or a snowy peak, or an ocean wave, or a perfect animal, or a breathtaking work of human creativity? Have you ever hugged a tree, closing your eyes and feeling vibrating your whole body? Have you ever done an irrational madness that did you get so much better? Why did you do it? Why did you dedicate energy and attention to something without having certainty, without planning, before running off into habit vortex of automatisms and planners marked by apparent convenience? Simply because it's worth it. We decided it by ourselves. It was worth living, and we stopped to rejoice. sometimes life is worth. Whenever we decide, whenever there is pain, when it hurts, we make sure that life is worth to be lived deeply. And how? Let us fully embrace reality with its heart-breaking pains, with its unbearable boredom, its sickening frenzies, its betrayals and anxieties for the unknown, but also its passions, its heartbeats, its foolish hopes, and his surprising fantasy. While it is going on, let's live it all without waiting for joy. Without waiting for joy. Since creating joy in every moment, because it costs much less effort and energy than anger, than sadness, than fear. Just take a breath. Take a breath and take a breath. And without understanding it, simply breathe. Breathe it in with gratitude, at no cost, zero impact. Let there be joy.